Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Eastenders Chatter channel here. First of all, I need to congratulations. No, happy Christmas is what I'm trying to say, and congratulations to Eastenders. What an amazing episode we've had over Christmas. So who do you think's dead, Abbey or Lauren? We've got to wait until tomorrow to find out. I don't really want to call it, but oh my gosh, who was sitting there screaming at the television on Christmas Day? Because I know I was. I couldn't believe it. The whole thing with Stacey, I mean, God, the acting was phenomenal. Very impressed there with Lacey Turner. Excuse my dog having a little snore. She was amazing, and the fact that she slept with Max, I was like, no, you can't do that to Martin. I just couldn't believe it. But she's coming clean. We're kind of at that place, aren't we, where we know she's coming clean. So good for her. But Max, oh, it's difficult. He's a rogue that we've come to love on EastEnders. He's always getting up to mischief, isn't he? He's always keeping, like, he's always got something on the go, and we like a little bit of that romance, a little bit of that naughty boy. But I kind of wish that he'd fallen from that, from the roof, or if he, mind you, that would have been a bit too like Bradley, the whole situation with Bradley. If you was watching Bradley and that way back when in EastEnders, give this video a thumbs up, because I'm interested to know. So, should Phil have shot him? Why didn't Phil shoot him? Obviously, Phil didn't shoot him because the storyline was going on towards the whole Max jumping off the roof thing. I don't feel for 1 second that that was premeditated, that he expected the girls to go up after him. I don't believe any of that. I actually think he was in a position where he wanted to throw himself off there. This is obviously quite a controversial subject, and I noticed that EastEnders did put up a helpline number at the end, which they always do, which is, you know, they've got to do that because there's obviously people out there who would feel in such a desperate state like Max was. I can understand how Max felt like that, to be honest, and I think that was quite true to probably what would have happened. If you'd gone that far, you know, you'd gone to prison for something you didn't do, you would feel victimised, wouldn't you? You'd feel like, where were you when I needed you? Which he said that line so many times to so many different people. Where were you when I needed you? Why didn't you stick up for me? Why didn't you say something? But of course now Abby's got very, very cross because she was so in love with Stephen, and now we found out that Max killed him. The thing with the phone, oh my goodness, I wanted to make a video and get to this channel beforehand because I had a feeling that Christmas was going to be stemmed around the whole phone thing, and I wasn't wrong. And I just had a feeling that Chatham and, is it Riley, the other one? I had a feeling that something was going to happen there regarding the phone, but I thought they'd find the message and do something with it, but they didn't, did they? They posted it back through Stacey's letterbox, and then we was all like, don't leave it there, and I was screaming at the telly, the phone, get the phone, and I was like, oh, I was jittery like this. I was so like, I couldn't believe it. And then when Max tried to delete the message and the message wouldn't delete, and then, I mean, yeah, that can happen, can't it? And then he rebooted the phone, and then it did delete, and so we're all like, oh. And the minute that we saw the back of the head of the lady, I was like, Tanya. So I knew Tanya was there, and I'm really pleased because the last time Tanya was in EastEnders was a year ago when they did a live, I'm sure it was Christmas one, they did a live Christmas one. No, it wasn't, because that was when Ronnie and Roxy died, wasn't it? Was that a year ago? I can't remember. I've forgotten now, but when Tanya was in it last was when they did a live show, and she referred to Ian as Adam when she said to Jane, she went, how's Adam? Do you remember that? And there was a whole Twitter thing about it, and then nobody saw her since, so a lot of people was like, oh, she's got the sack and all that, and I'm glad that she's back. I actually thought they were going to kill her off in this episode. I was beginning to think if they brought her back to kill her off. I'm upset to think that either Lauren or Abbey has died. I guess they might be writing Lauren out of it because she's got her own baby now, hasn't she? Actually, you know, her actual person, you know, the actual real person, not Lauren, has got a baby with Dan from Towie. A cute little family that they are. So if that is the case, then obviously good luck to her, but I'm going to miss her as a character. I really like Lauren, and I liked to see where the romance with Josh was going, because that's had real ups and downs there, hasn't it? Abbey is annoying, but I don't know if I would want her to go out of it. Probably if I had to choose one of them, I'd probably rather see Lauren's character going than Abby's character. But I tell you what, I would like to see back, who is a character I felt similarly about as I do with Abby, is Janine. I used to love Janine. Much as I hated her, I loved to hate her, if you know what I mean. And I thought as an actress she was brilliant. I loved her little funny little ways that she had. And yeah, I'd like to see her come back. I don't know why she'd come back. I don't know what link she's got at the moment with the square. The whole Mick thing, I don't know what's going to happen there. Obviously, they're going to get saved. The pub is going to get saved. Somehow, something's going to happen. Obviously, there's no way that the whole Grafton Hill thing is going to knock down Albert Square. Otherwise, we'd have no more EastEnders, would we? I mean, they're not going to rebuild it and all the characters are going to come back in. They're not going to get rid of all the characters. So there's some storyline there that's going to come out. If you're somebody that reads those magazines that give you the spoilers, then don't tell us, because I don't want to know. I deliberately don't look at the front of the magazines and all that, because I like to know like what's coming on the episode. Like for me, the whole Abbey Lauren thing was a complete shock. I don't know if it was any different for anybody else, because I did, after that happened, I did put on Facebook, I just went, oh my god, EastEnders, and all these messages came, all these people like, I wasn't expecting that. And I've got a friend of mine at the moment, she's over in Australia, and she's like, we don't get it over here, tell me what's happened. And I did actually put a little funny comment on there. I said, I can't believe that Stacey put the milk in the tea before the hot water. If you notice that, leave a comment down there and say hashtag hot water, because that was just like, you don't make tea like that. You can never get the colour out of the bag, and then it just looks weak and gross and horrible. So I'm hoping to make a bit more of this channel. Now, if you don't follow me on other places, you might not know, but I'm really up to here at the moment in my final year at university. Yes, I'm a mature student, and so I've got a dissertation to write and all the rest of it, but I would like to try and get over here on this channel more often, because you guys seem to love it, and it's really bizarre to me, all these other things that I give loads of thought to, and yet all I'm doing here is watching the TV. And then I just got a message, don't know what that's about. Watch TV and then come and talk to you about it, and you seem to kind of like it. So let's make a thing of it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I love it. So I'm going to be going away in a little while. So anyway, you just take care of yourselves, and let's see tomorrow night what's happened. Let's report back here, shall we? I will make another quick video to talk about who's died and all the rest of it. And yeah, look forward to seeing you then, guys. If I don't speak to you before then, or you don't see me again before then, I have a very happy new year, and I hope 2018 is a brilliant year for you. I've got a good feeling about 2018. Even the way you write it looks pretty, doesn't it? So you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.